Sup folks on YouTube land, it's your girl Crafty Kid here with a tag video because I was tagged by the ever awesome Resin Wonders to do the 15 random question tag, and I'm just gonna jump right into it. I've already got it queued up and I'm looking at it. Sad thing is I wrote down my answers to this tag and I have no clue where I put them. I'm pretty sure I typed them up on my laptop, but I don't know where exactly I put them, so I'm not even going to bother with it. And I'm just going to go off the fly and answer these questions. And hopefully I remember all of the answers. So, we're just going to jump right into it. And question number 1. What's a nickname only your family calls you? It used to be Kathy. It's a short version of my real name. Now a lot of people call me that. I really hate it. I really do hate it, but sadly it's a lot better than being called by my full name because I only got called that when I was in trouble. One of the other ones was an embarrassing nickname that I got as a baby called Muffin Mix, and that's because when I was really little I had really puffy cheeks, and they told me it was like you took 2 muffins and you put them in my cheeks and I would just hold them there like a friggin' squirrel, so they called me Muffin Mix. I hated that one too. Yeah, we're not gonna go back into that, and anybody else calls me that and I might have to hurt them. So, question number 2. What's a weird habit of yours? Okay, I have quite a few. I eat ice. Yeah, I eat a lot of ice. I also pull the back hairs, like the little baby hairs on the back of my neck. I pull them. It's kind of a nervous tick. It's also a force of habit to keep my brain from wandering off, because if I'm not multitasking, 9 times out of 10 I'm going to end up zoning out. So I do this as a way to prevent that from happening. Any other habits that I would consider weird? No, I think those are it. So, yeah. Question number 3. Do you have any weird phobias? I've got 2 phobias, 3 phobias, none of which I would consider weird because they're phobias, and I think phobias are a natural thing that everybody should have because you should be afraid of some things. My first phobia is heights. That's a given. Falling from, I don't do heights. I do have an odd phobia with planes. I will never fly. At least I will never fly civilian. If it was a military plane, yes, there's a possibility I would get on it. And for those of you who don't know, I am a military brat. My dad was in the Army, and he kept that mentality for most of my life. So I am a military brat, and I will never fly civilian. I don't care if I want to go to Japan or Korea, England, on the other side of the world. I'm going to get there by boat. If I can't get there by chartering a boat, I will make a rinky-dink little tugboat and get there, because I'm not getting on a plane unless it's military. I don't know why. It's just, I don't mind if other people fly. It's just personal preference for me. I would never do it. Don't know why. And my other one I do not consider weird because I'm terribly arachnophobic, and it's not a weird phobia. Because spiders are ninjas. They will sneak in, they will bite you, and they will sneak out. You will never know they were there. So, yeah. Not weird. At least I don't think they're weird. But, you know, people might find them weird. I don't know. So, question number 4. What's a song you secretly love to blast and belt out when you're alone? Whew. So, when I am alone, I tend to listen to a lot of music. Especially in the car. Or at work when I'm by myself. What I found recently that I'm doing is I'm singing a lot of the soundtrack from Steven Universe. If you haven't watched the show, it's funny, it's cute, it's got humor for both kids and adults, and the music is amazing. I mean, I will sing almost every song on that show. Because I've watched them on YouTube, I've watched the episodes, and, you know, if it's a repeat, I'll fast forward to the song, play the song, and, you know, delete the episode because I DVR everything. Panic at the Disco, I would definitely build up Panic at the Disco. And pretty much anything that I've listened to enough times that I know the lyrics. It's really weird for some people because my music taste is very eclectic. And I've scared some people because of the fact that I listen to country music. And there's certain songs that I start playing and I will just sing the whole song and people will look at me like I'm weird because they don't expect that. I will sing Korean music and I don't speak a lick of Korean. I've been listening to it for a very long time, so a lot of the old songs that I listen to and listen to and listen to, I know the lyrics even if I don't know what it means. So, yeah, that's another weird bit for me. Question number 5, what's one of your biggest pet peeves? Whew. Bullies. Biggest pet peeve. I really do hate people who pick on, bully other people. It will make me want to just throw on armor, grab a weapon, and, go charging at the friggin' windmill. But that's my biggest pet peeve, bullies. I really do. I can't stand them. They annoy me. If you're bullying other people, I will definitely, jump in front of that and defend anybody who's being bullied for whatever reason. I don't care if you think you have a legitimate reason to bully somebody. There is never one. So I will, jump ahead and defend the person. If you bully me, I will laugh at you because it doesn't work. I don't back down. My bark is not worse than my bite, and yeah, so biggest pet peeve, bullies. Yeah. What's one of your nervous habits? Telling jokes. That's one of my biggest nervous habits. I used to do that a lot, especially when I would go in for interviews. I would just start, when I get nervous, I will ramble or I'll tell jokes. So if I'm being interviewed by somebody or talking to people that I'm trying to not screw something up, I will make them laugh because laughter is a wonderful thing. So I would find ways of, getting the ball rolling and telling jokes, getting them to laugh, and then breaking the ice, and eventually I'll calm down. So that's one of my nervous habits. My other one is the hair pulling thing. That's another one. So, twofer. Number 7. What side of the bed do you sleep on? 9 times out of 10, if the bed's against the wall, I'll sleep closest to the wall. Because I will overheat when I'm sleeping and the wall's usually cold. So I literally press up against the wall to cool down. Other than that, it doesn't matter. I'll sleep on my stomach, I'll take up the whole bed, I'll take up, the smallest portion of the bed. I'm a weird sleeper sometimes. And it also depends on if I'm sleeping in the bed by myself. If I'm sleeping by myself, it also depends on who I'm sleeping with. I have one friend that I've known for a very long time, almost 10 years now. And there will be a few times where I'll crash at her place and then end up sleeping in the bed with her, but she heats up far worse than I call her a mini furnace, and she will heat up and I will try and keep sliding away from her because I start overheating, sweating, wake up, won't be able to go back to sleep, so I go over and she likes to cuddle. So she'll chase me across the bed. So again, it also depends on who's sleeping. It depends on if I'm sleeping by myself. If I'm not sleeping by myself, who I'm sleeping with. And their mannerisms. If they heat up, I will avoid them as best as possible. If they're cold, I will leech that off of them as well. So it all depends. So, what was your first, number 8. What was your first stuffed animal and its name? I don't remember which one I got first. I had 2 stuffed animals when I was little that I remember the most. One was this brown teddy bear that my mom made me, named Teddy, because I was a child and I wasn't very creative when it came to names. And the other one was a little brown pound puppy named Brownie. Again, not very creative. But in my defense, Brownie was the character's actual name in the book that came with him. So, I'm not entirely sure which one I had first. It could have been the teddy bear / Care Bear, because it was a teddy bear, but I think it was a Care Bear, but it could have been a teddy bear. It was one or the other. So it was either that one or a brownie. I don't remember which one, and sadly I don't have either of them still. I actually kept Brownie for a very long time, but I lost him during one of my moves. So I have no clue where he went. I miss him though. Number 9, what drink do you always order at Starbucks? I don't go to Starbucks that often. I very rarely go to Starbucks. So, as far as what I would drink there, 9 times out of 10 it's going to be hot chocolate. I like coffee, but coffee will put me to sleep. I do also like chai tea, so it's either going to be hot chocolate or chai. One or the other. Number 10, what's the beauty rule you preach but never actually practice? I don't follow any beauty rules. I don't preach any beauty rules. So I don't practice any real beauty rules. I really don't. I'm the type of person that takes 10 minutes to get ready to go somewhere, and I'll throw on things that are comfortable. Jeans, t-shirt, my trusty Batman sweater, headband over the head, glasses, out the house. That clockwork. That's just me. I don't. Oops. I don't know. Number 11. Which way do you face in the shower? I spin. I get in the shower, rinse one side, turn around, lather while the other side's rinsing, turn around, repeat. And that's pretty much it. If the shower's big enough, I'll end up just standing under the whole water for, half the shower time. Just to soak in the water and the goodness. But yeah, I spin. Number 12, do you have any weird body skills? Okay, so I can pop my fingers, pop my thumb, pop my neck, pop my shoulder, and pop my knees, and my ankle. Though the knees and the ankle, sometimes they do it on their own. It's actually from an old, I hurt myself in college, breakdancing, and busted up both my knees. And then for a while, they would pop on their own. Like I would just stand up and when I say I pop these things, I mean it's loud enough you can hear it. I have disgusted many of my friends popping my knee because it needed to be popped, and I'm just kind of, okay, let me just twist, and then you hear the pop, it echoes, it's loud, it's terrible. I would do it on camera, but it's probably going to hurt me, so I'm not even going to bother. But that's pretty much my only weird body skill. I can pop my knees, and my fingers, and my neck. Loudly. It's not even quiet. I can't sneak it. So, yeah. 13. What's your favorite comfort food that's bad for you, but you love to eat it anyway? Ice. It is my comfort food. At my job, start of the morning, I will get a cup of ice to keep me from murdering anybody who bothers me. Keeps me happy, calms me down, cools my body off. It's my way of getting water when I don't drink water, because I don't really drink a lot of water anymore. But that is my weird comfort food. It's bad for your teeth if you eat it in excess. I'm lucky enough to not be at the 10 to 20 pound bags a day. I'm usually 4 or 5 cups a day at work, and then maybe a cup at home. But yeah, that's my comfort food. Chocolate works, but I don't really. I used to be really big on chocolate, but I had to stop for a while. And now it's, I'll eat it or I won't eat it. I don't really care. Okay. Number 14. What's a phrase or exclamation you always say? I'm trying to find a way to answer this. I've been trying to find a way to answer this question and keep it censored, but there isn't. Because the one word I say the most in many, many different phrases, many, many different ways is fuck. It is just my thing. I curse like a sailor, and fuck's my favorite word because you can use it as a good thing, you can use it as a bad thing, you can use it as, you know, excitement, you can use it as a, oh crap, everything's gone to hell. It's a very versatile word, and it is my favorite phrase because it just is. So, yeah, that's my answer to that. Okay. 15. Time to sleep. What are you actually wearing? It depends. Usually it's the same line. I wear yoga pants and a t-shirt. That's about it. I mean, actually, hold on. This is... I'm not going to be wearing it because I'm already taking my shower. And so, one set of my PJs is Power Rangers, showing off my geek flag. So, my Power Ranger shirt and... they're inside out, but yoga pants. So that's pretty much it. I wear pants and a t-shirt, or I wear shorts and a t-shirt. It's usually some form of bottom and a t-shirt. Yeah, very exciting. Yeah, I know. Anyway, this has been the 15 random question tag. I tag anybody who's watched this video. I'm going to take one out of Resin Wonder's book. So anybody who's watched this video who hasn't already done the tag, go right ahead and do it. I don't know anybody I should tag. I might throw a tag out to some people. If I do, I'll add it at the end of the video in like text. So, yeah. Anyway, have fun. Have a good day, good weekend, good month, and I'll talk to you guys later. Alright? Bye.